Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from Surviving the Daily. I hope everyone's surviving well. So it's yet another rainy Saturday afternoon here in New England. It's June and it's a whopping 57 degrees. I know that might be unacceptable to some of you, but I kind of enjoy this type of weather. And it also gives me an opportunity to come to the state park and try out my new pour-over set from Stanley, as well as my Fire Maple cook system camp stove here. And I will tell you one thing, that I was playing around with this right after I got this in the mail, and I don't think the striker works. And that's why I brought a, well, I always have a lighter with me, so we're going to use that just in case the striker definitely doesn't work. But let's get into making a nice cup of coffee and enjoying it, and enjoying that nice view. Very luscious and green. It may be a little overcast, but again, it kind of makes the green pop and look very vibrant and brilliant. And I do love the scenery here. So let's get into that cup of coffee and, well, let's get into making that cup of coffee. So we have the coffee here. We have the water I'm going to use, as well as the distilled water I'm going to use for cleaning the system. And no reason to get distilled other than the fact that I can use this after the fact for my CPAP machine. Yes, I am that old. I also have the fuel for the camp stove, the Stanley, and the camp stove. And let's get into this. If you're at all interested, I did buy both of these things on Amazon. I will leave the links down below. They will be affiliate links. I'm not quite sure if you'll want to buy this if the striker doesn't work, but we'll see how well it goes. So there's the little burner. And like I said, I was toying with this and I couldn't quite get the striker to work. But the lighter worked just fine. And of course the directions don't offer any help. So my next best mode of operation may be to reach out to the company and see what they have to say. So this is the actual pot here, and I did wash this before. I washed all of this before I came out, and I like how it has that little koozie on it to keep it warm. So I'm going to pour what I think I need for water in here. And that is 20 ounces here, so that's about 10 ounces. About a cup of coffee. It also does come with this nice bowl for eating. And a nice lid to keep everything nice and warm. So overall, I like the camp stove, except for the fact that the lighter doesn't work. But again, that's why we bring a lighter with us everywhere we go. And then we have the pour-over set. And you don't need to just buy this for camping. You can use this for other purposes as well, if you prefer a nice pour-over cup of coffee. So this is a nice coffee mug, comes with the lid. And this right here, the filter comes out, and that way you can wash both nice and easily. Now we're going to turn that on. Yep, see, that striker does not want to work. Alright, so we're going to clear the gas. There we go. So while that heats up, I'm going to find my coffee. This was 2 scoops. McDonald's best coffee. It's McCafe coffee. It's my favorite. I'm gonna pour that in here. Did get a little bit on the truck, but oh well. And the whole idea is once that water's nice and hot, we're gonna pour it over and let it drip. I did bring some cream and sugar in here. I'm not a savage. I don't drink my coffee black. So while that was boiling, I decided to change out the battery of the camera. But now we have a nice hot pot of water. And we're going to pour it over. Want to do it in a circle fashion. In case you're interested, I am rocking the clone Benchmade out the front. One day I will buy the real thing if they ever become legal in Connecticut. I do have the fixed blade Civivi mini banter. The the Tozo earbuds. I do have the embassy pen from CountyComm. My new wallet here. This is the Makey Designs from Athens, Greece. And yes, I am rocking 2 pens today. This is the TI pen from Big Idea Design, as well as the Lifetime Leather mini notebook. And I changed up my flashlight. This is the Workhos FC12C. Nice tactical flat flashlight. And because I'm out in the woods and nobody's around, I am carrying the Kimber Pepper Blaster 2, just in case I happen upon somebody that's doing something that they shouldn't be and they don't like me being in their space. So this is pouring over nicely. The drip is slowing down. Looking forward to this. This is smelling great. I can drink coffee 365 days a year. It doesn't make a difference how hot it is outside. I love coffee. I think we're just about done dripping. And there's some liquid still left in there, but I'm a little eager to drink my coffee. And there we go. Nice cup of black coffee. Pour some cream and sugar into it. There we go. So there we are. A nice hot cup of coffee out in the middle of the state park here, state forest. That's good stuff. You know I could go to a Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks or even the gas station and pick up a cup of coffee, but it's just something about being able to make your own out in the middle of nowhere. That just feels so much better than going and buying a cup of generic coffee from just a chain. I suppose this would be a good time to remind you to, if you want to support this channel, the best thing you can do is hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below. And if you feel like that's still not enough, you can always follow one of the links down in the description to my Patreon or to my Buy Me a Coffee account and make a donation there. Whatever you choose to do, I greatly appreciate it. And if you're interested in this pour over set or this camp stove, you can always follow one of the links to the Amazon links that I leave down below. And they are affiliate links. And it won't cost you anything extra to click on them and purchase something, but it does throw the channel a few cents here and there with every purchase. But now we got that over with, let's enjoy this cup of coffee and look at that view. I feel like I'm camping with Steve, if you've ever watched that YouTube channel. That's one of my favorites these days. Kind of feels like I'm hanging out with Steve today. Sure is beautiful. The birds definitely love this type of weather. They certainly are happy. Well, I'm going to leave you with a bit of the scenery to watch if you so desire, but I do want to thank you for stopping in, checking out this video. I greatly appreciate it, and I hope you're enjoying yourself a nice cup of coffee right now. And I hope you're having an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.